Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back here at Welker Farms. It's really weird seeing that. It's finally out. I've been waiting for it for a while. We're going to take this big plow and see if this tractor will pull it. Now, this is what I was talking about. This is the hitch attachment that you have to hook up, because this is a 3-point hitch plow, and the big buds do not have a 3-point hitch. So this is what you will need if you're going to pull the big plow here, or really any plow, I would imagine, because they are all 3-point hitch plows. So need this little attachment here. So we're going to go up and see if this 450 will pull this big plow. It's rated at 550 horsepower required to pull it, and we got 500 on this machine, so we're going to find out when we eventually get there. One thing about the big buds, they are slow. But you know what? We got time, because Welker's is finally out. We got plenty of time, Alright. Alright, yeah, we're going to get into logging too. I think I'm going to start up north. I think I want to start up there, just because it's closer to the sawmill. And I said before in the last episode, I think we're going to say that all the forest area we own, because we can't buy the fields around them immediately, and we need to get to work on that. So some of that land we can farm, some of it we can't. We'll have to work around the logs, so that will be a thing. I'm hoping this will pull this plow. If not, I will have to probably buy a other big bud. What is the model on it? Oh, I can't remember. Not 450. It's got 1100 horsepower, that's all I know. Alright, so let's unfold this plow. I'm going to kind of start right in this corner here. We'll find out if this thing will pull the way we need it to. Seems to be doing alright. There's our culti plow that we bought, and the reason I bought the culti plow is because we can put it on this machine and then put the bigger tractor, because we are going to get the bigger tractor eventually. Maybe not right away. Okay, so I think 9 miles per hour is the maximum. And since these fields are flat, we've been very fortunate that these fields are flat. I think this tractor will pull this just fine. Looks like it's doing okay. Not really struggling. There are some dips here. Let's see how it does in the dips. Slows down a little bit there. Actually, looks like it might have missed a little there, so we'll have to come back and fix a few places with the little culti plow, but it seems to be doing okay. So I'm going to leave this hired out. I know I'll have to come back and fix like the ends there and do some inrows. Normally you do inrows beforehand, but I'm just going to let this go. We need to get back down to the shop. So I'm going to leave this hired out. Actually, you know what? Let's teleport up to field 24. I want to see how much that bad boy is. Field 24, 162,000. So this is another field that we could purchase. What's the next biggest one? Well, it's hard to tell with that on. Are those, they're so close it looks like they're combined together. There. That's the only way you can really tell. So not 23. What's the next biggest, smallest field? Not biggest, smallest. It's either going to be 7 or 8 or 22. Let me see how much 22 is. So 24 was 162. This one is 364. You know, we might want to do some missions before we buy these fields to save on money. It says there's currently no mission available. I'm guessing that's because we're in early spring. Usually there's not in early spring. Ouch, 1.7 million. Yeah, we may do the missions before We'll get the brownie points, I guess, before we buy any fields. But we own field 2, so Field 2 is a nice size field. We could plant multiple crops in that, and yeah, I think that'll be alright. So he's done his pass down here, and yeah, like I said, he's going to miss a little bit. The hired workers usually do. It doesn't matter what size field you have. They are always going to turn around and miss with that big plow. And it will probably hit this equipment over here. I'll have to pay attention to this. It'll probably come back and say, you know, object blocking equipment or something like that. So we'll have to come back and see. But anyway, we're going to come down here. We're going to get our... we probably need to take our big brute on up to the farm. Let's take it on up there. What's the speed on the big brute? 37? That's not bad. It's better than 19. Boy, that thing really winds up there. Kind of winds down too. Yeah, I think we need a smoother transition between the gears there, or the RPMs of the engine. Yep, because that sounds like the engine sputtering. Ooh. Here's our big bud pulling our plow. Oh yeah, they need to fix. I think the audio files need a fix on this. It needs to be a smoother crescendo or dissolve, cross dissolve into that or something. It definitely needs a fix. The RPMs are going from like nothing to something here, so. Alright, let's see. Where can we park this thing at? Maybe down here. Kind of want to keep the big buds parked in the shed. I wonder if it'll fit in there. Yeah, it should fit in there. Alright, so we got our big bud here in the shop. We'll leave it parked right there until we're ready to spray. Before we run our cultivator, we really need to spray, because I think you can fertilize, then cultivate, and then plant with fertilizer, and then fertilize one more time after you plant. So that's the plan. Alright, now we'll take this on up to the logging area. You know what? I don't know what color truck Nick has, but I'm going to change the color of this truck. I'm not a fan of the, what do you call that? Not dark red, like a burgundy. I'm not really a fan of that. Let's, oh, I can customize it, yeah. It's got a trailer hitch, wide tires. That's good. Let's change the color. Why don't we go with white, I'm thinking. $1,000, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. There we go. Make it match our tractors a little bit more. And I'm still not sure about the off-white thing. I may change that on the trailer. You know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm here, because it'll be a minute before we get back down this way. Let me back this in there. We'll just change that to white. The big buds are usually an off-white color. So, parked over my bubble, didn't I? Can I reach it? Nope. Nope, come on, don't do that. I don't want that. I want the bubble. Come on. I want the bubble only. I'm gonna have to move it. I have to come in from the side over there. Just so I can get to the bubble. And I might change these tires. We got these wide tires on the truck here. I guess I can change the tires on the truck. I may just change the tires on the truck instead of the trailer. Customize. We want to go with the white. Alright, all that looks good. It's gonna cost $1,000 to repaint this thing? I don't think so. Alright, we got it in white now. So let me, oh wait, unhooked. Let me change the tires on the truck and we'll be on our way. I'm a little picky, can you tell? Picky's not bad, but... Customize. How much is it gonna cost to change these? $1,000, really? They really know how to take advantage of people at these shops, I'm telling you. Alright, we'll just put the standard tires back on there. More realistic this way. I don't see too many trucks with wide tires like that on them. Most of the time you're going to see trucks with these type of tires. So alright, we are going to head up north. I don't think we've been up there yet. So we're going to head up there and take a look at our logging area up there. So I've decided not to buy the fields yet. Number one, I want to get the brownie points and get the prices down. Those prices are way up there. And two, we'll make money. I guess he did not hang up on the trailer down there. Maybe he just hadn't made it that far over yet. We'll keep an eye on the alert thing there. Should I have turned there? Or is there another road? Probably should have turned. Because all I've got is just these little in-between field roads here. Maybe I can go on this road right here. No. It's got power line poles in it. We wouldn't want to go down that road anyway. So there's the hay sale point. I think I can go straight across up here. I think there's a rock up here, so I gotta be careful. Gotta watch out for the rock. Not the rock, you know, Dwayne Johnson, but, you know, the rocks in the field here. Alright, this is kind of a field road. And that's a rock. Just gotta get around the rocks. That's a rock. It's like the old Chevy commercials, you know. Remember back in the day when they had the Chevy commercials? Like a rock. So yeah, Nick Welker, he did a live stream there of the map being released. And they didn't make very many changes from the early versions that he streamed. They did put that brush around the border because of the drop-off effect, I think. And they may have brought that part up. Oh, I forgot about the rock. That's a bigger rock, and I hit it head on. I'm too busy not paying attention. Let's drive over there. This is a big area up here. Yeah, see, this part here was the this is the border, and this dropped off quite significant. Ooh, you can see all the way down through there. It dropped down quite significantly, and I think one of the fixes they had to make was putting that shrub border in, and then bringing that extended scenery up, so that it didn't look like it was dropping down into a valley or something. Now, these trees like this are gonna be tough to cut. I guess I could cut them and maybe they'll fall over the thing here. Just like these, I'll probably have to fill these that away. Of course, I don't know. I probably should fill them over into these pits because I'm gonna have to get my tractor in here to pull them out. Yeah, these are gonna be hard to cut. I may wait on these. And I'm gonna start over here. But how do I get in here? Boy, that bird. Ooh. Must be a snake out there somewhere. Usually when the birds go like that, there's a snake. up in a tree or something. How do we get in there? There's no gate here. But yeah, this is a pretty big place. We could put more storage up here or something. I could see us putting maybe like a grain silo up here. Having another grain silo area. Of course, the main grain silo's down there, so we really wouldn't need to do that. We could park some equipment up here. But how do I get into this little forest area here? Gotta be like an opening or a gate. Maybe you have to go through the sawmill to get in here. How's our guy doing down there? Still going? Or is he blocked? Yeah, he might be blocked. I'll have to go down and check on him. So yeah, I'm thinking we may have to go in through the sawmill. What does that say? McCoy Mill Work. I like the not crickets, the frogs. Frog sound there. It's pretty cool. Oh, there is a barrier there. Gotta watch out for that. At least we won't have far to go to sell this stuff, huh? Well, we can't make that a field, I don't guess. Well, actually, maybe there's an opening right there. We might could plow that up and do something with that. Gotta get in here. There's the opening. Alright, we won't have far to go to sell this stuff. So let me get turned around. We really won't. We won't have that far to go. Let me get out here to this. There's an opening, yeah. I guess what I'll do is I'll park this out in the middle and cut these trees. Yeah, this is nice and flat. We can make this a field up here. So we'll get to work on this and start logging up here and selling these trees. Make a little extra money, a little extra dough. Never hurt. Where's our tractor? There it is. Now we got to drive this all the way up there. Let's see if there's a better way. Is there a road? Looks like we're gonna have to go past the farm, through the grain elevator, or maybe not through it. Maybe, well, there might be rocks on that other part. That looks like that's the main road though, so let's just stick to the main road, I guess. I'm just gonna have to keep my mini map up so I remember where to turn. It's too bad we don't have the GPS thing where you can set a waypoint like on Grand Theft Auto, and you know the little purple line, just follow the purple line. We need GPS. Just saying. Alright, you know what? Let me go check on that guy. Hang on. Oh yeah, he's blocked by this trailer here. Fire that. See if I can get around here. I may have to go ahead and do some inrows here. May not have a choice. May have to do some inrows around the edges of the field. There's actually a few little spots out here that need to be plowed up. But yeah, we're going to have to curve off this corner here. Most definitely. Because this is not sharp like this in real life. It's actually curved kind of like this, where you can bring your plow around. I'll probably have to bring that little culty plow up here to make a few passes or something. Go ahead and finish this plow out work here. Whoop, come on and turn. Alright, we'll lift that up. That gets kind of uneven there, doesn't it? Just a little bit. this should, I would think this would be enough. It should back up to where it doesn't get into that equipment anymore there. We can't move the blue trailer. That is not going to be an option. Go ahead and get these plowed out here to the best of my ability. Can't wait to own these fields though. Alright, now I'll come back with the culti plow on that one. Hire that worker. Yeah, that should be enough room for them to turn around now. Hopefully it will be. And once we get this all plowed out, we'll get the big brute sprayer down here and get this sprayed. Alright, where's my little tractor? There it is. Back to it. Alright, I need to make a left turn. Right up here. So yeah, gonna get the logging. We'll come back and do that logging part later on. I want to get that done up there in the north, just because I think, I mean, why not? I mean, it's right there by the sawmill, and we can turn that into a little field up there right away, because that project won't take very long. Cutting those trees up there, that won't take that long. And as soon as we get out of early spring here, where we can do some missions for some of the other farmers, we'll start working on brownie points with them and make a little money doing it, working their fields. Hopefully they pay, you know, decent. But it looks like all the fields are cultivated. Yeah, it's a cultivated texture. So yeah, we could still buy the big bud and use the other bud for planting at the same time. We can, right now we can afford it, but I'm not going to be buying any fields right away, so I'm kind of tempted to buy it. We could get a better seeder too. We could get a like a seed hawk or something. So yeah, I'm not going to cut any of these trees. None of these around the farm. I'm going to leave them alone. They can all stay. Some of them look like they're decorative only anyway. So we'll leave that there. But the firs down south and up north are fair game. So we're going to cut them. Alright, sounds like they are spraying out back. We got soybeans out back. They are blooming out a little bit. And sounds like they're spraying them. So it's good that it's in a straight line. There are a few that don't like these type of maps. I like these type of maps because this is more kind of what you see in America. You see these large rectangular square fields in America, and you do see a lot, you know, that go around wood lines and stuff. And they're not all perfectly square, but you get out in the open, really deep into the agricultural community, and they are big like this and square, big and rectangular. Probably should park that combine in the shed. I don't know why it's sitting out. Can't put the header in there. But anyway, we're going to get to planting after we plow. I need to, like I said, I'm going to bring the big brute up, I think, after we get done plowing. While he's plowing down there, I'm going to go ahead and start logging and make some, try to make a little extra money here. We got plenty of trees up here to cut. And once he gets done plowing, I'll come back in the next episode and we'll come fill the big brute up with fertilizer. Probably should have bought some while I was down there at the shop, but I didn't. It was probably cheaper down there. But we'll come fill it up and spray our field. Like I said, I'm probably going to plant field 2 because look at the size of it. It's a really big field. I'm probably going to split it up. Some of it I'm going to plant in canola. Some of it I might plant in soybeans. I might plant some wheat in it too. I would really like to get the cash crops, which are canola, soybeans, and sunflower, but we don't have a header for sunflowers. I guess I need to invest in a header for sunflowers, just a corn header, because I would like to get into corn too, you know, get into all the crops here, except for potatoes. Nobody likes potatoes. I don't know. Not on this map. Can you imagine doing potatoes in field 1 or something like that, or any of these fields? All these fields are huge. Can you imagine doing potatoes? That would take you days to finish, maybe longer than that. It would be absolutely insane. But you know what? You would have a ton of potatoes. I don't think we have anywhere to store potatoes on this map, though, do we? I don't know if they'll go in the main silo bin. I guess we could test that out. Alright, back at the sawmill here. Wood sale. Lumber. Firewood. Too bad we can't sell that stuff. And I don't know if the hook works or not. I don't think it does, so we're not going to use it anyway. We're going to use our trusty old black sheep modding trailer. I love this thing. I hope they bring it to 19. And this thing dumps from the side. Alright guys, well, we are here. We're going to work on logging and probably turn this into a field if we can plow these grass textures down. I don't know. Some of these are I don't know, some of them are kind of unique. I'm kind of worried about these darker ones here, like that. They may not plow under. But we'll see. We'll see if they do. If not, we can always just plow it up and plant it as a grass field, because it does kind of look like grass. And it'll just have to stick up through our grass. Alright guys, until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from Welker Farms. I'll see you guys later.